Hey everybody, Doug from the newly named Resilient Purpose podcast. Check out the new shirt we just got from Dean Screens. They put this together for us, and so this will be on the market for people to purchase and support this podcast. I wanted to start off with a question. So, have you ever been in an experience where you've been harmed? Somebody has taken something from you, someone has done something that has hurt you in some way. What's your first reaction? Do you want to get back at them? Do you want retribution? Do you want to see them suffer? Chances are, if you're human, most of us probably have that type of reaction. Have you ever thought about forgiveness? How many people listening would think that forgiveness is something that would be really challenging? Today, I just got done with an awesome podcast episode with a man named Azim Khamisa. Now, I met him years ago. He was a keynote at the Black Hills Conference in South Dakota, and he told his story about losing his son, his 20-year-old son, to gang violence. A 14-year-old, as part of gang initiation, lured him through a fake pizza delivery call and shot and killed his son. And so we spent an hour talking about this incredible journey from forgiveness to fulfillment, this how to take incredible pain and find purpose and find value and find a shining light in an experience of darkness. I thought it was incredibly powerful. I can't wait for it to go out. Also, I wanted to share ahead of time his story. So we have a 3-minute YouTube video encompasses his story. I'm excited to share this episode with the world. Take a look at his story.
Time now for our Friday Making a Difference report and the story of a man whose capacity for forgiveness is astonishing. He suffered the worst loss a parent can ever face, and yet he decided to turn his grief into something positive for himself and a troubled young man. Here's NBC's John Larson.
A documentary began the story like this.
14-year-old Tony Hicks shot and killed 20-year-old Tariq Khamisa.
A 14-year-old murders a promising young college student for the cost of a pizza and becomes the youngest child in California history charged as an adult with murder and gets life in prison.
It was like a nuclear bomb going off in my heart.
Azim Khamisa, the father of the victim, buried his only son Tariq according to their Muslim custom. He climbed down into the muddy grave. It had been raining, and they lowered his son's body wrapped in a white cloth down into his open arms.
Yeah, I didn't want to live there alone. I stayed there a long time. When something bad happens, you can stop that bad from happening to other people.
But when he finally came up, he did something remarkable.
It is wrong to lie, to cheat.
First, he forgave the family of the killer.
It was a defining moment in my life. Only through that forgiveness,
which in turn helped Azim start the Tariq Khamisa Foundation, speaking together to more than 1 million children about the real pain of violence.
And sometimes it scars the soul forever.
Then, Azim visited Tony Hicks, the killer, who had never had a father, and forgave him too.
His forgiveness wasn't something I expected.
Now Azim is lobbying to have Tony released from prison early, like he was his own son. And when he gets out of prison, what do you hope for him?
We'll have a job for him at the foundation.
So you're going to hire him?
Absolutely.
This is the killer of your son?
Yes.
Tony says now he knows what a real father is.
I had a man forgive me for taking the life of his son.
And he will work for that father, and for many who maybe never had fathers, someday, whether he gets out early or not. John Larson, NBC News, San Diego, California.